Howdy folks, just walking with my doggies. I got my new doggie Choco over there. She's doing real well. Had her for about 3.5 months. And Paul Wasabi sent me a gigantic blast of headphones to check out, and I just thought I've already hilariously done a kind of a review, and then I didn't post it because it was really negative. But he sent me, I think, let's see, 4 planners. So we got the Stellaris, the Moondrop Stellaris, which out of the box already did a review, really bad. Got the Dunu Talos, which basically has some of the worst bass I've ever heard on any headphone ever, and has a nice open tonality to it. I would say the staging is fairly decent, but they also included a switch with some balanced armatures, which, quite frankly, hey guys, let's go this way. Let's go this way. The balanced armatures create a peak in the upper treble, which is not necessary. And really overall, it's just like, why did they do that? I think it's $200 for the Talos, and I don't like it at all. It's probably one of the worst planners to come out. Well, Stellaris, the Moondrop Stellaris, is pretty friggin' bad. Just the fit and the overall, like, just extremely high bias, high frequency bias of that. And we got the Heyday, the HBB Heyday, which is a Tangzu, and that is really nice. Love that headphone a lot. I think Bad Boy did an amazing job with that. And it's so nice, finally, out of all these sets, that's actually one that I can highly recommend out of the box. And I'm going to do a nice big review on that. And then see the Hook X. I got that, and I can't stand it. It's got, feels like the driver is maybe like an older technology planner driver. I don't know. It's got a PTZ thing. Not sure if that's a piezoelectric driver, but man, that thing is just rough. Kind of grainy sounding, and overall, really not. I don't like the tuning. Just the mids are really thin, and it's just, oh god, man. So here I'm getting negative again, so that's a fail. Then I got a couple of dynamic driver ones. I got the TIN C3 for review from, I don't know, some company, I can't remember right now, and it was out of the box, like, well, I like the shell a lot. It's actually a resin shell. Wait, I've got it in my pocket. Let me find it. This thing right here. Put it out there a little bit. Yeah, so, like, you know, really nice, reasonable resin shell. And I don't know if it's focusing. Anyway, so I actually cracked that thing open, retuned it, and turned it into something that was really great. And then Paul Wasabi was like, hey man, the C2 might have the same driver, but it's got a metal shell with screws, so maybe you could open that without having to screw around. And indeed, I think it is the same driver. I haven't really dug into it too hard, but from the back of it, it looks exactly the same to me. And also, it sounds similarly unrefined as the C3 out of the box. So yeah, that's easier to retune in that aspect, but the C3 has the back vent, or sorry, the front vent damper routed to the back of the, so you pop the back shell and you can get to both the back of the driver and the front vent dampers, and so then you can replace those and put it all back together, theoretically, if you didn't smash it, and then it's all sweet. Whereas the C2, unfortunately, it has a pinhole in the front bore, so that's for the front damper, and then you got to do all the poking stuff, and that just means that for someone without a coupler, that's going to be freaking impossible. So, you know, give and take, but it's a decent idea. So I might retune that, send it back to Paul to see if I can. And then we got the HBB what the heck, Con, and immediately that one sounds pretty nice and open. Didn't mind it at all, actually. And I would say that perhaps if they had put in a little less bass shelf, then it would let the mids and the treble breathe a little better, a little easier to hear and understand psychoacoustically. And the final thing that's on my mind is the giblet, the heck is it, Queen of Audio giblet, and giblet. weird name. And that thing, so it's not bad, and it's not great. It's somewhere in the middle of that. It kind of sounds a little weird to me, just immediately. So the other thing that immediately stuck out was that the staging on it is just super in my head and also in my face. So it's like, I'm not sure what the deal with that is. I think it's just a one dynamic driver. Oh man, this mud sucks. Well, anyway, so the giblet is dead meat. And other than that, just gonna cruise with my doggies for a little bit, and I'll do some reviews of the things that I find to be worth a review. Right on, talk to you later.